Alright, we're back and this is the third episode of Bracketology update. This one's for November 20. And then as you can see, I got 11 p.m. now for November 25th. It got late. So now as you can see, Bracketology will continue on November 20. Here's a bracket watch. Top over receiver regained Kansas. First team out Texas Tech. And last team in Saber. In the last four buys, we got Northwestern, Providence, BYU, and Ohio State. The last four in, we got Indiana, Nevada, Michigan, and Xavier. And then the first four, we have Texas Tech, Iowa, Boise State, and Oklahoma. And the next four out, we got St. John's, St. Mary's, NC State, and New Mexico. So there are a lot of ton of changes in 6018 bracket. Nevada and Xavier are the first four. And the South changes update. You see UCLA down to number 8. San Diego State is moved up to 5. Brantley is new in the number 12 seed. Miami is moved up to 4. Grand Canyon is moved down to 13. Providence and UNC Remington in a new. Florida Atlantic moved down to 7 as well in Indiana. Because remember, Florida Atlantic they got lost by an upset against Bryant. I didn't believe we got them. In the Midwest region, so Oregon got moved up to 8. USC is moved down to 5. James Madison is moved up to 12. I don't believe it's still undefeated. No. Oregon is moved up to 6. Arkansas is moved down to 7. Ohio State is moved up to 10. And Eastern Kentucky is moved down to 15. And you remember USC has lost to UC Irvine, I believe. So that's why USC got lost. In the West region, TCU is moved down to 8. Crimson is moved out to 9. Yale is moved down to 12. UNC Greensboro is new in this bracketology. Colorado, Dayton, and River State is moved up 6, 11, 14, and Villanova is moved down to 7. In the East, Iona is moved down to 16. Kansas State is moved up to 9. Mississippi State is moved up to 6. BYU is now in the new bracketology, and Florida is moved up to 10. So comment down below. We are continue new picks for the 2023-2024 NCAA tournament. So hope you're joining us now, and now it's time to go back. We'll see you in the upcoming NFL week predictions and like NBA Simulate in 2024. So let's get started. Starting off in the South, Kansas versus the winner of Texas started in Sacred Heart. As you remember on Wednesday/Thursday in the Philippines, Kansas got lost in the Marquette during the Mario Invitational semis. But in the end, we're gonna go the Kansas Jayhawks will win. UCLA and Virginia, I'm gonna take the Bruins will win. San Diego State and Bradley, I think the Aztecs will win. Miami versus Grand Canyon, I believe the Miami will win. Illinois versus Providence, I think the fighting Illini will win over Providence. Texas A&M versus USC Remington, I think Texas A&M will win this one over UNC Remington. Florida Atlantic versus the winner of Indiana or Nevada. I think I'm gonna take the Florida Atlantic will win. Stop doing a click like this. Creighton and Wright State, and very sad yesterday because I saw Creighton lost to the Colorado State by dominated by the Rams. I should be changing ESPN bracketology if because of Creighton will fall, or most likely will fall to number 4 or number 5 if it fall down. I believe the Blue Jays will win. And Renard knows if Creighton will fall, I believe it moved down to 7 minus 7 15, or even minus 10 or move down to 18, and Colorado State it will move up the rankings. Sweet. During round 2, we got Kansas and UCLA. I'm going to take the Kansas Jayhawks will win. San Diego State versus Miami. I'm going to take San Diego State will win. Illinois versus Texas A&M. I'm going to take Illinois will win. And Creighton will pass Florida Atlantic. Kansas versus San Diego State in the Sweet 16. I think the Jayhawks will win this game over San Diego State, and Illinois and Creighton. I think the Blue Jays will win this one. Kansas and Creighton for the Final Four, and sorry again for the Creighton. We're gonna fail to the national championship. I think the Jayhawks will win. In the next up in the Midwest region, Purdue versus the winner of Morehead State or Howard. Purdue won the Maui Invitational Championship. I think the Purdue will win. Oregon and Iowa State. I think the Oregon will win. USC James Madison. I'm gonna upset. James Madison will upset over USC. Stop doing the clicking a column. Alabama and Akron. Another gonna upset. I'm gonna take an Akron. Will win over Alabama. What another upsets back to back. Auburn and Michigan or Xavier. We're gonna go Auburn, Baylor and Colgate. Gonna take the Bears will win. Arkansas and Ohio State. We're gonna Ohio State will win over Arkansas, and Marquette will pass Eastern Kentucky. In the round two, Purdue will take out Oregon. James Madison versus Akron. I'm gonna take out Akron. We continue Cinderella round over James Madison, Auburn, and Baylor. I think the Bears will win this one. And then Ohio State take on Marquette. I think the Marquette will win this one over Ohio State. Sweet 16, Purdue. We're gonna pass over Akron. What's that? Akron. Yeah, Akron Zips and Baylor Marquette. I'm gonna take the Marquette. Golden Eagles will move on. And then Final Four for the Midwest Championship. I'm gonna take the Golden Eagles will win. And this was the rematch of the Maui Invitational Championship. They ended up doing a close one over Marquette. In the East region, we got Tennessee versus Iona. I think the Volunteers will win over Iona. Wisconsin will fail to the Wildcats as the Kansas State. North Carolina will pass over Liberty. Texas will take out UC Irvine. Forget the big names right there. Gonna type for UC Irvine says UC Irvine. Stop doing this. There we go. Saved right now. Alright, UC Irvine for the missing big. Mississippi State take on BYU. I'm gonna upset right there. BYU will move on. Duke versus Vermont. I'm gonna take the Duke will win. Florida will out beating Memphis, and then Connecticut will pass over UNC Asheville. Tennessee versus Kansas State. I think Tennessee will win in round two. North Carolina will destroy over Texas. BYU and Duke. I think the Blue Devils will win. And Connecticut versus Florida. I think the Huskies will win this one. Tennessee and North Carolina. I believe we're gonna upset there. I'm gonna take the North Carolina Tar Heels will upset over North Carolina. And Connecticut Duke, I have gonna go North Carolina. And this spot on the last spot in East Elite 8 Final 4. I'm gonna not upset there. I'm gonna take the Tar Heels will stop by the defending champ, Connecticut Huskies. And the last one in the West region, we got. But what? Wait a minute. Hang on. Why is it stuck? I am so sorry for that. That was fake. Sorry. Arizona versus McNeese State. I'm gonna take Arizona will win this one over McNeese State. TCU versus Clemson. I think the Horned Frogs will win. Kentucky will destroy over Yale. Michigan State will take out UNC in Greensboro. Colorado versus Dayton. I have to go Dayton will upset over Colorado. Great game there. Gonzaga Reaper State. I think Gonzaga will win. Villanova will pass over Northwestern. And Houston will take out South Dakota State. And then next up in the West region, round number 32, Arizona TCU. I'm gonna take Arizona. So they met in the 2022 round 32, but in the end up Arizona will win this game. Kentucky, Michigan State. I'm gonna take the Michigan State will win. Dayton, Gonzaga. Gonzaga's gonna move on over Dayton. And Villanova, Houston. I think the Cougars will win. Next up in the Sweet 16, I'm gonna upset Michigan State for upset over Arizona. Already met the first meeting of November during the non-conference. Gonzaga will take out Houston. will take care of the business, and then Gonzaga will win this game over Houston. And the last spot for the Final Four, Elite Eight in the West, I'm gonna take the Spartans, who will move on past Gonzaga. And now it's time for the Final Four. We got Kansas, Michigan State, Marquette, North Carolina. Kansas and Michigan State for the spot for the national championship. I think the Kansas Jayhawks will win this game. And then Marquette take on North Carolina. I'm gonna take the North Carolina. Will opposite over Marquette. I think he's gonna take his scroll like there. He's gonna take the move up right now. Alright, now it's time for the national championship. We got Kansas versus North Carolina in the rematch of the 2022 national championship. Well, I'm gonna take the Jayhawks again. Will win, and the score I'm gonna take 4 points. Will win. They dominated and over North Carolina. And that's it for now. My Kansas win bracketology again. So that's it for now. This is Andre Kenshin, and I hope you see you. I hope it's all bracketology update. And very sad for Creighton. We're gonna fall down, I believe, 15 or 18. And the bracketology will fall down, I believe, 4 or 5. So that's it for now. This is Andre Kenshin. We'll see you tomorrow with upcoming NFL week predictions and the continuous simulation of the 2024 NBA season. Good night.